Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing the what's on my iPhone video, tag, challenge, whatever it's called. It's not a challenge obviously, but lots of you keep asking me what's on my iPhone, so I thought okay, I'll film a video because to me this isn't really that interesting, but then I thought I can include like a lot of like editing apps and stuff that I use, so then I thought okay, this can be interesting. So this is my iPhone. I'm just going to put it here. I do have the iPhone 7. At the moment I have a black marble case on it. This one is from Casetify. I'll try and find it and link it down below if I can. I just like that it's just all black, you know, just like black. My screensaver on the locked screen is Peanut. So this is me and Peanut. This photo is super old. So when I unlock my phone, the background I have is white marble. This is just literally, just Google if you want this background. Just go on your phone and Google white marble, and it will just come out with loads of white marble pictures, and then just save the image and then you can just put it as your background. People quite often think that I've just cracked my screen and that's what it looks like, but I just like it. It's just simple and clean, and yeah. So as you can see, my homepage, I have hardly anything on it, and I like it that way. I like it to not have much on the first page at all. So I just have the things I use the most. So I have WhatsApp in the corner, then I have iPhotos, what am I doing now? Camera, Instagram, obviously. And then on the bottom, I have phone, mail, Safari, and messages. So that is all I have on the main screen. That is the stuff I use every single day. Like without fail, those are the ones I use the most. So once you've got that, I then swipe this way, and I have everything, all my apps and stuff here. As you can see, I do put all my stuff in folders. I just prefer it that way. It's not always clean. Sometimes I'll like obviously download new apps and I just don't put them in a folder straight away because I want to know if they're actually good or not. So I'll just leave them out. Like you can see, there's a couple of games down the bottom which are just like, I don't really know why they're there because I don't really use them, but I will tell you about them anyway. But this is the only other screen I have. So I just have this screen and this screen. That is all I have. Obviously when you go that way, oh, we have the news, but you know what I mean. So the first category I have is utilities. I never use this apart from occasionally for Google Maps. As you can see in here, I've got contacts, calculator, compass. Who uses the compass really? Voice memos, Tube. I do have the Tube app, map, which to be honest I don't really use that much anymore because I'm pretty good around London now, so I don't really need to use that, but it's there in case I get lost. And then I have Maps and Google Maps, and I also have TuneIn Radio, which I used to use a lot more because you can obviously get most radio stations on it, but I haven't used that for, I can't even tell you how long. I forgot it was even in there, to be honest. So yeah. Then the next one, which is probably the one you're most interested in, so I'll jump straight into that one, is my photography app folder, my photography folder. I call it photography folder, but it is just like more editing photos one. So if we open that, I've got 2 pages on this. So the first one I have is Unum. Still don't know if that's how you say it, Unum, but you guys know this app if you watched my how I edit my Instagram video, how I edit my Instagram photos video, because I put it in there. It is basically just a like a planner for your Instagram. So you have all the photos in here up until like this one here is where my Instagram's at, and then all these ones here you're getting a little sneak peek are ones I haven't uploaded yet, so you can just kind of like move them around and like drag them to where you think will work. But you guys have seen this before. I have shown you. I'll leave that link to that video down below if you haven't seen this, so you can get a more in-depth of what it does. But it is just a really good way to plan your Instagram feed if you do have like a theme going on. The next one is Snapseed, which again, as I told you in that video, I did use this in that video. This one's really good for example, this photo, which I actually have uploaded already. If I click on it, you can see that is what the photo was like, and then I made it like this because I didn't want all the coloured, like it had like red and blue in the background. I didn't want that, so I basically just desaturated the background, so it made it like this, which makes the bag stand out much more. It fits my feed much better, and it just looks like a bomb photo rather than this photo. And I also went ahead and darkened, like put the exposure down a bit on that Givenchy sign at the top. If you can see now, it's quite bright, but then I made it like a little bit darker. And again with the bag, I brightened it up a little bit just so it popped a bit more. Anyway, I'm going into editing now, which I know you guys love to see, but I did a whole video on this, so I will do an updated one soon on other stuff as well. So that is Snapseed. You can do so much on Snapseed, like it really is a lifesaver if you're taking photos on your iPhone and some things are just overexposed or underexposed, or like that photo if stuff is just too saturated for your feed. Okay, the next one is FaceTuned app. I don't actually, as you can see, I don't actually use this one anymore. I have moved on to FaceTuned 2, which I'm just thinking I could do a whole new video on because it has a lot of new tools on there, which I think some of them are actually really good. But I haven't deleted the original FaceTuned purely because on this one it has patch down the bottom here, which I do really like the patch tool. Sometimes you might just need it to cover up like someone's head. Like if you don't want them in your photo. Not like a friend obviously, but like a stranger. So I just haven't deleted it, but I honestly haven't used it in so long because I am using FaceTuned 2 now. Okay, the next one is Picplaypost. This one is what I use to get borders on my videos. So if I click on this one, you can see this is a video. Can you see like where the marble is? That's the video. And you can see I've put a border on it. To do that, all you do is you go to style, which is the bottom left, and then you just scroll this thing, so no border, border, and obviously the size you want it. This is like you do have to eyeball it. There's no numbers like on Insta size when you scroll to number 10, that's what I do. But on this one there's not that, so you do have to kind of wing it, but you can put it in Unum to see if it does match. I'm not going to lie, most of the time mine doesn't match exactly, but it's near enough. So when you guys ask me how I do borders on the videos, this is the app I use for that. The next one is PIPFrame, which to be honest, I don't use much like at all anymore. But if you wanted to do like a mirrored photo, you could do this in here. You just open up one like this, put in a photo in here. So if I just put in a photo, hold on a second. So say if I wanted this rose, then you go to style, get rid of that border. You just scroll down, can you see, like up, down. And then put the same photo in this side, and then you can just like click on this one and you can rotate mirror and then flip it, so then it will be flipped, you know. So if you wanted to do like a mirrored image, which I don't do ever anymore, but I did used to, that is how you do it on here. But yeah, again, I could just delete that because I never use it. The next one is obviously no surprise, Insta. It's my favourite app. I edit every photo through this thing. If we go to grid, you can see all the ones I've edited and added the borders and changed the lighting and stuff like that. So if you do want an in-depth of what I do on Insta, then check out my Insta how I edit video because it goes really into depth on that one. The next one is Enlighten. This is a really good photo app. I just don't use it that often. I'd say this one's more, personally, I think for more special effects. Like you can see here, I like doubled this photo up. Looks really cool, right? But I hardly ever use it, but I did experiment with it the other day on this. It is really cool. There's so many options you can do on here, and if you prefer more like artistically images like this, where it's like doubled up or like, you know, this kind of thing, you can see what I'm talking about, then this app is freaking bomb. Like, it's a super clever app. Like, it's really clever. Next up we have VSCO Cam, which again I don't think is any surprise. I feel like everyone should have VSCO Cam because the way that you can edit colours and stuff on here and the filters they have, I think are just like so good. So you can see here the photos. Obviously I've been using this for a while, so there's a lot of photos in here. But I don't think, again, I need to explain much about VSCO Cam because it is in that last video I did. The next app, which I don't know if I spoke about my how I edit Instagram videos, how I edit Instagram photos. I don't think I spoke about it. It's called Retouch. And if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that photo I put up the other day of me on a bridge at St Paul's in London. And I said in the caption, because it wasn't very well done, I said I deleted a whole human, this photo. Because basically, I'll show you. Okay, so I'm going to try with this photo. I don't know if it'll work with this photo, but for example, if I wanted to get rid of, say, this crack in the wall, you go to down the bottom here and you go to object removal, and then you can just like rub over it, and then you press go, and then it just gets rid of it. Like, can you see? So that is how it is with it gone, and it was like that. So then it's gone. Personally, like, I love, you know me, I love distressed buildings and like busted up walls and stuff like that. So that part of the photo I would never delete because I love that part of the photo. Like, to me, that is my favourite part of the photo, which I know is really, really weird. But if you prefer like it to look more like clean, oh, I just spat. If you prefer it to look more like clean, then obviously you can see it does clean up the image. This app is so amazing. That's literally the only thing I use it for. I don't know if you can do other stuff on it, but if you want to remove something like that, or like a human, then like, this is so good. Or like, say I wanted to remove my cross. Like, I could just go like that, and do go, and it's gone. Yeah? So it's just like, So yeah, you can see like the difference. But without the distress and without the cross, you know? Like, yeah. Okay, so that was a retouch. Swiping to the next page, sorry, Peanut is really snoring. Wow. She is literally like there, snoring her head off. Okay, so going on to the next page of that same folder, I have Play Memories. This is just basically, if I take photos on my Sony a5100 camera, then this is the app you use to get your photos off of the camera, like through Wi-Fi, like instantly. The next one I have is Boomerang, which I never ever use, ever. I don't know why I have it, because obviously you can just use it straight on Instagram, like on Insta Stories, and that's the only time I ever do a boomerang anyway. The next one is Afterlight, which is a really good app, I just never use it. It's more for like, yeah, like doing different lighting, effects, filters, changing the light and stuff like that. But it is good, I just never ever use it. Like, ever. That's why it's in the second page, because I just don't ever use it. The next one is the DJI Go app. This is because I have a drone, the DJI drone, and I've also got the Osmo, the DJI Osmo. DJI. I find that hard to say. I just come out with it and I'm like, is that right? So that is just an app which is for that. This next one is called Cinematograph, I think. I try to use this app because when I've seen stuff that you can do with it, it looks so cool, but I honestly just don't know how to do it. Like, I just don't know, I just don't understand how to do it. But it's stuff like this. Like, can you see like her earrings are like swinging, but she's still. So it's like making an image, so like say I would be dead still, so I'd be like a photo, but my hair would be like blowing in the wind, which is what I've tried to do. But I just can't figure it out. I just cannot figure out how to do it, like, at all. So I'm yet to experiment with this one, but I've kept it on there because I do want to learn how to do it. I just haven't. So next up we have the FaceTuned 2 app, which I told you I do love. As you can see, I put this image in there to whiten the background. It's got a lot of new tools on here, but I feel like I can't really go into depth in this video because, oh my god, look at all the apps I've now got open. Because there's honestly so much new stuff in here, and it would be like a whole video, and if I tell you about that in this video is going to be like half an hour long. So give this video a thumbs up right now, or comment down below if you want a new video on how I use FaceTuned 2 and its new like features and stuff. After that we have the two apps which I spoke about in my previous video, which was the Glitch Cam and the Glitch, which is how you get that glitchy effect. So again, I don't feel like I really need to tell you about those. If you're interested in the glitch effect, I will leave also that video down below. Finally, out of the exciting folder, I feel like the rest of the video is going to be super fast. Okay, so the next folder I have is finance. In here I keep financial stuff like PayPal, my banking app, train bookings, how I pay for like parking my car. I keep the National Lottery in here, although I don't do it very often. Another parket, that one's for London. I don't know what the Tesco's groceries is. I don't know what that is. And my Vodafone, that is all that is in there, and the weather. I don't know why weather is in finance. I don't know. Right, then the next one I have is stuff. That's what I call it. Stuff. I'm so professional, aren't I? I'm just so bad at coming up with names to call like folders, you know? So this one is literally stuff. So in here I also have the weather. I have notes. I have Find My iPhone, which everyone should have. I have eBay, I don't know why eBay's in there. It really shouldn't be in there. It should be in a different folder, but hey ho. I also have Skyscanner. If I'm looking to book flights, I will always look on Skyscanner to find the cheapest deals. I have Uber, and then if I swipe to the next bit, this one's got a lot in it, hence why it's called Stuff. It's kind of just like a mixture of loads of stuff. I've got Urban Dictionary. I love, just when I'm bored, I like reading Urban Dictionary because I like finding like new funny words. If you don't know what Urban Dictionary is, it's basically just like slang words like that people come up with. Like today's one is down tight, which is the opposite of uptight. So that's pretty boring. Trump basket, but like some of them are pretty rude, but I think it's funny. The next one I have is running. I have no idea what that is. Don't know where it came from. I obviously wanted to get it for some reason and get into running and then never did, so never used it. Next one I have is Etsy, which I did used to shop on Etsy quite a bit, but not anymore. I don't remember the last time I even looked on there, but I do love Etsy for like small businesses and stuff. And then the next one I have is Pinterest. I do love Pinterest. I use Pinterest more for, I'll show you. So the boards I have, so I have a house board, which to me, this is why I love Pinterest so much. So this is like my house inspo of how I would like to do up my house and like furnish it and stuff like that. And if you're looking for house inspo, I highly recommend you follow my house board because I've got some really good stuff on there, if I do say so myself. Then I have a fashion board, which I haven't updated for ages, and I do also have my own beauty board for like when I do like makeup tutorials and stuff. I used to put them on there, but again, I haven't done that for ages and I really should. I basically just use this for the house board though. So that is everything in that folder. Moving on to social, in here I have, as it suggests, everything social. So I have, I don't know what Compose is, I don't know. I have Twitter, I don't know what Viber is. I have YouTube, I have Tumblr, I have Facebook, I have WordPress, I have Messenger for Facebook, I have Snapchat, I have FaceTime, I have Periscope, and I have QuickSave. QuickSave shouldn't be in here because QuickSave is basically an app you can use that if you see someone's done a video, no, I don't want to be on that. If you see someone's done a video, like this video for example, oh my god, seriously, can you go away? So if you see someone's done a video, you can just save the video to your camera roll on here, so you can repost it on Insta stories or on your Instagram if you want, but obviously make sure you tag people if you're going to do that. I don't use it often. I can't remember what I did use it for, but I did need it, so I got it, and that was like the only time I used it, so that's what that is. Periscope, you guys know what that is. I don't think we really need Periscope anymore because we have Insta Live, but I still do have it. And then obviously the rest is self-explanatory. WordPress is for my blog. You can like edit it on there. I don't really do that anymore. All my socials like Twitter, obviously YouTube, Tumblr, Facebook, Snapchat, everything is Tashie things, like everything. Everything. So that is all of those. Next one I have is links. This one is used for, you know, like if you guys like, oh, where did you get that top? And I'm like, oh, I'll try and find the link. This is the apps I use to find the link. Some of these are affiliate links. So it means, for example, people get confused with this. So I have Shopstar, Reward Style, Shopcade, and Emoticode. So Shopstar and Reward Style are links. And if you use my link, so if I link something and you use the link, obviously for you it's no different, you're just shopping as normal, but for me it means I make, well, it works different in depending on different things and different companies and stuff like that, but it usually means I will make some kind of percentage from that sale. So it obviously helps me out a lot, but it makes no difference to you apart from the fact you're helping me. Reward Style is the same one as Like to Know It. So you know if you see on my photos and it will say like you can shop my look with Like to Know It. So the app you would need to get is called Like to Know It. And that means that if you liked any of my photos on Instagram that have that on it, then you'll get an email straight away with a link to everything that I'm wearing. But there is a new one now as well, that if you've got the Like to Know It app, then if you take a screenshot, you can go into your Like to Know It app and go to your screenshots and it will again tell you everything I'm wearing, which I think is really, really good, because then you're kind of in control yourself. So you can just take a screenshot and then you can look whenever you want. You don't have to worry about getting an annoying email. You can just do it, go on and be like, oh, she got the shoes from there, cool, done. You might not want to buy them, that's totally cool, but you just want to know how much they were and where they're from, because I do that with, I use it. I get emails all the time from photos I like. of what people are wearing, you know. So that's all of those apps. Okay, so the next one is social media apps. Apparently I have social and social media apps. I don't know why I have 2 folders for it. And this one has the Kylie app, which to be honest I never use apart from the radio. The radio is freaking bomb. Whenever I'm doing like an Insta story or a Snapchat and I have music on the background, if I'm out and about, I will always just go to the Kylie app and put on the radio because she always has a good song on. Then the next one is my FitnessPal, which I used to use loads. It's like an app for tracking like your macros and stuff. But I just don't really use it anymore. But if you are looking to diet or track your calories or your macros or anything like that, then my FitnessPal is really, really good. The next one I have is Musical.ly. Is that how you actually say it? Musical.ly? Musical.ly? Musical.ly. I got this because I think it's really, really cool. I'm just not very good at it. Like, I'll show you. I mean, you can totally follow me. Or if any of you guys have Musical.ly, then can you leave me your like handles down below? Because I would love to follow you guys on Musical.ly. Because I honestly think people are so good. So if I go to me, like, look, I did this one. This is so embarrassing. I can't believe this is even up on here. Oh, it's got no sound. Hold on. Okay, for some reason it's not playing sound, but I'll try and save it and then insert it here instead. But how embarrassing, like what am I doing? What am I doing? But I really like it, it's really fun. So yeah, if you have got Musical.ly, then please let me know what your thing is. Mine is Tashie, as always. But that was done like months ago, I haven't done one since, so. Then the last one I have is We Heart It, which you guys know I've spoken about in videos before. I really like this app. It's like an inspo page app, like straight away, like as soon as I've opened it, like that is a really nice photo. This Kylie Jenner makeup's really nice. Like it's just got inspo. Obviously you can search for stuff too, but like all these pictures are just really nice. It's just a good place to look if you're looking for like motivation and inspo, you know. So that is We Heart It. Next I have music. In here I just have my music app. I also have Relax Sounds, which is this one. Okay, basically I don't sleep very well, like at all, like I really just don't sleep at all. So I play these. So I just play these to try and help me go to sleep. I either play Beach, which is this one. Or I play Rain, which is this one. It is honestly one of the only things that helps me get to sleep, and I still struggle, like I still don't sleep, but it definitely does help me. I can't sleep in a silent room, like at all. I just cannot. I'd rather have like a fan on, but in the winter obviously it's cold, so I don't have a fan on, but I have to have some kind of noise. Next one is podcasts. I never use that. SoundCloud I rarely use, and also Spotify I rarely use. Shazam I use all the time. Oh my goodness, I use Shazam so much. You know, if you're out, you hear a song, Shazam it. You're in the car, you hear a song, Shazam it. Like, I use Shazam all the time. Like, if I open it, I go to my Shazams, like, look, you can see, like, I'm not lying, I use it all the time. So that is that one. Next one, I've called this folder, Folder. How great is that? I don't think I even need to speak about this folder, because this is basically, I think, a folder where I just put everything in which I don't use. So that is nothing. And then I have another one called Folder, which again is one that I just don't use. This is all, I think, pretty much like the apps that come with your phone, which I just don't use. Apart from Steps, I'm pretty sure that one does track your steps, but I don't use it. I think I was going to use it because Pete wears a Fitbit, so he always says, oh, I've done like 10,000 steps today, or I've done 20,000 steps today. So he told me to get that app because it might help me track my steps, but I never use it. Then we have videos, which is pretty self-explanatory. We have the App Store and we have the iTunes Store, and then I have calendar, clock and settings. I just have those ones out of folders because I do use those ones quite frequently. And then I've got 2 games at the bottom, which to be honest I only got because my niece was round and she was telling me to get Crossy Road. Crossy World! I don't know why we say it like that. It doesn't say that in the thing, but whenever me and Pete talk about it, we're like, Crossy World! It's actually really addictive. I'm just going to show you how it works. Pete's got like a really high score, so he can be like loads of different animals, but I'm always just the chicken. So basically, you're this chicken, and you have to cross the road, so you just tap the screen to cross, but oh, there's a train coming, see? Ooh! And then you have to like try and then get here, you know? See, now I don't know how to do this bit because I need to go this way. I'm such a child. But honestly, oh, see, I got hit by a car. This video isn't sponsored by this app, because I know people do videos sponsored by this app. Coffee World, if you want to sponsor me in this video, then get in touch. But it's not. And then the other one is Slip Away, which I only got because it came up on my newsfeed on Instagram. That like it was a really addictive game, and because I was really liking Crossy Road, I was like, oh, I'll try it, but I don't really like this one so much. You're like this little octopus, or squid, whatever you want to call it, and you just tap the screen to like move up, but it's actually really hard, and I can't really do it, like, very well at all. Like, you can't hit the sides. Oh my god, I think that's like the best I've ever done. Oh my god, I've never got this far. Seriously. Maybe I do want to play this a bit more now. Oh, what's this? Oh, I thought I could touch it, but I can't touch it. So yeah, I've got that, but it's brand new. I only got it like maybe 2 weeks ago, and I've only played it like twice, so yeah. And then that is everything. That is everything that is on my iPhone. So I hope you liked this video, guys. I hope that was interesting. I don't really ever watch these videos, so I don't know if I did it right and that's what you're supposed to do. But my eyes are so watery today. But you guys asked for what's on my iPhone videos, so that was what I did. So I hope you liked this video. Leave me any requests down below. And don't forget to, if you want the updated FaceTuned 2 and the new stuff on it, then let me know if you want that video. Or an updated how I edit my Instagram video, Instagram photos. Because stuff has changed, as you guys have noticed. What was the other video I said you might want? No, I think that's it. So, yeah, let me know in the comments down below. But I hope you liked this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys!